Hi there, I'm Julius, the lead vocalist of the band called I Am Your God. Thanks for having me here. It's really nice to be in Helsinki, and it's really nice to be at the Riff, at the legendary The Riff bar, and the day has been really nice. I was enjoying the sun of Porvoo, Finland earlier today, and then we went to Sanomatalo, and now we're here. Yeah, we're starting to feel a bit excited. We have been kind of calm about it. We have been trusting the album and the music so much that we know it's really good album, but now there's only like 1 week left. It's a bit exciting. We're getting the little shakies here. Of course we're curious, even though for sure the most important thing is that we love the music and the album ourselves, but of course we're interested what people think, and we actually have heard a couple of reviews, and it has been really positive and really good statements that the people have been giving about the music. And of course we have been releasing a few singles during these last months, so it has been really nice feedback we have been getting. For sure the main reasons are that of course we have been struggling with personal things in our lives that has been inspiring writing the music and lyrics, but also because we obviously have to go to the daytime jobs and do a lot of stuff in our lives, and then we also want to express our feelings and focus the energies to making music and making albums and grow this band. It's full of extremities, and it's really challenging at sometimes. And when you're already tired from your other life and responsibilities, then you have to rip everything off from your own back to make music, because that's what you love. It's kind of witch circle, as we say, noidan kehä in Finland. So I think that's pretty much it. It was the driving force in our lives, so that was one of the main reasons that got us out of bed in the morning. So of course it has had a lot of effect about our music and how we have been writing and everything. Sinister as a word, it means something evil or something not anything good, for sure. So the topics that are in the lyrics and of course in the music also, they're pretty sinister, and that's a cool word as its own. So we had actually a lot of discussions what's the album name gonna be, and when we came up with Sinister, I don't remember who was it at the first. I think I'm not sure if it was even me, but some of us said the word Sinister, and everybody was like, that's a pretty cool word. And when we stuck into the word and got a little deeper what it means, it was good caption for the album. Yeah. We didn't have a title track on the album at the first album also, so yeah. We just kind of think that we're not gonna do it again this time. Also, it was an option, but maybe the best titles was not capturing all the emotions of the album that well. So we thought that let's go with this different style. Actually, it was pretty much same that on the first album. We have been composing, writing the lyrics. We have been arranging. We have been producing. We have been recording the album by ourselves, just like the first album. So it was really same kind of process that we did on this album. And maybe you can even hear at some points that we actually knew what we were doing this time. So we think we topped the first album soundscape and everything. And we wrote the first songs. I think the first songs were Dead Standing Tree and My Venom. They were already written, at least the first demos of them, before the first album was released. So this also has been a big process the whole writing process for the second album.
Yeah. Actually, when I rewatched the previous interview, Matti mentioned that for the next album you will go to a real studio and like have external people there.
Yeah.
But I guess that was not the plan, or
It was. We discussed about it, of course, but actually we continued with the same mixing engineer, Ricardo Borges from Fascination Street Studios, and the way of working on the first album was so. We did it so good that we thought that why would we change the concept that is working really well. So and I think it went like we had been already releasing a couple of singles because we didn't want to be in like we didn't want people to forget us, so we wanted to release new singles preferably fast after the first album than wait for 1.5 years for getting the singles teased or anything. So we had already released a couple of singles, and then we thought that okay, it's no point to go to the studio at this time when we have already released these couple of songs, and we have been writing like hell. So Matti has had the main responsibility of recording and having the setup right and like building the soundscape. So of course I cannot say there's some routine we do, maybe not yet, we're not at that level yet, but what we knew better what we were doing, and of course we have been, all of the band has been like evolving and progressing as musicians and players and everything, so I think the recording process was not that painful that it was at the first time. Of course it still was pain in the ass, and we had so long nights at the rehearsal place where we recorded the album. So it was full of work, 100%, but maybe just a little bit easier than last time.
Yeah. Well, is the plan for next time to keep the same recipe again, or?
I'm not manifesting anything because you're gonna ask me next time that you said last time that you're gonna do this. So I don't know. Of course, we have been discussing, and we have been also writing the first demos for God 3 album. Untitled for sure yet, and let's focus on the second, but we have been making few demos for future also, and we have been discussing that it would be nice to do something differently next time with the recording process and the producing process, but time will tell. I think it's one of the songs, I think our bassist Jonas said it well a few months back, that My Venom and also Dead Standing 3 are kind of some kind of links between the first and the second album. If you consider the material as a whole, the albums as a whole, they're really traditional I'm Your God songs, and My Venom for sure also. There's the song, actually I came up with the chorus at first, the first version of the chorus, and then I introduced it to the boys, and they right away said that this is gonna be a hit. And then Matti had these few riffs in his back pocket, and we mixed them up and started to build the song, and somehow we managed to put a lot of effort to the details of the song with all the guitar work and all the harmonies and stuff, and it kind of took us to the next level, I think, when it was the first single we released off from the second album, like back in 2021 already. I think Jailbreak, the song called Jailbreak, it's the third track on the album. It has this part after the second chorus that it's really melodic and even danceable somehow, and it creates really different kind of emotions that I think our songs have not been creating earlier. And it's also little bass lead at first when we introduce the lead, and then when the lead guitars hop in, it's something magical. So I think that's gonna blow at least some fans' mind.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good live track as well.
Yeah, it might be planned in our set list for the summer festivals, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Cool.
As the whole album, I think the progress has been really natural that I have had with my vocals, and I've been trying out when we have been rehearsing the new songs, and of course also when we have been rehearsing the old songs, I have been trying some new techniques, and it has been really hard. But I don't know. I've been working on them a lot, but then when the final moment has happened, I've just noticed that I can make this kind of technique now and this kind of technique now, and it has been going on like in few steps, like in month by month, and I think you can hear also, for example, in the last track, it was the last track we recorded for it and wrote for the album. You can hear that it has been some kind of progress, or the vocals have gone a bit more diverse. I don't know that some people have been describing it as like almost black metal vocals and like that, but I don't know if it's black metal. The song also has some black vibes in there, so it might affect a bit, but I don't know. When we recorded the songs, I didn't really pay attention that much to the techniques, and I have to point out that, for example, Another Day to Die, that has also the music video single we released a few months back, it also has kind of diverse vocals, but that was recorded as one take, so it was something really cool what happened back then when we recorded. Of course, we had been training and we had been arranging the song, and we knew what kind of technique I will use in different parts and why I'm doing it and everything. But when the final moment of recording came, it was really natural and came from my spine somehow.
Was it also the first take or just one take?
First and one take.
Wow.
And same happened with a couple of actually Warriors, the other single. That I'm so proud of that track also, how it ended up. And that's why for sure its single is one of the best on the album. And Matti did his maybe the best work with the riffs ever. I really love that song also. And then a song called Burden of Blasphemy. It's the fourth track on the album. It also was one take. So there's some diversity, of course, between the tracks themselves also. I'm like 99% self-taught. I had these few vocal lessons that City of Rovaniemi sponsored us a few years back. Heli Kaltiokumpu, she's like more pop singer and stuff like that. And actually, she thought that at the first that she may not have anything to offer for my vocal style, but since we also have clean vocals as big part of our music as a whole, we thought that we will give it a try, and she gave me really good tips and coaching what comes to breathing and performing live and everything like that, and the falsetto things. I'm really thankful for her about those. We took like 3 or 4 singing lessons, but that's it. Everything else is self-taught. Yeah. I think the clean vocals is a thing that I have to develop. I have to find my next level. The hunger doesn't stop. I have to get better and better, and I think, of course, I have been developing during these years with the clean vocals, and I've been progressing a lot that I can also perform the songs live. But yeah, that's for sure. And of course, if I learn some new techniques with the screaming and growling stuff, I will welcome all the new techniques with open arms, for sure. But maybe the main thing I'm working right now is clean vocals. That's gonna be one of the highlights for next summer, that we get to play the first gig abroad ever, and it's gonna be at the fucking massive Summer Breeze Festival. Our label helped us a lot. They got few bands from the label there, and we were one of them. I think it was last year that we had these first little meetings with the label, that we told them that we want to go abroad, and we are ready for that now with the second album for sure. And they have been helping a lot, and they got us finally there, and feels really good. And it's not gonna be the last gig we're playing abroad. Of course, I cannot tell anything more yet, but this year and maybe also next year has some plans. I think nobody of our band has been at festivals abroad. Of course, we have been many times we have been customers at the Finnish big festivals, but not abroad. So it's the first festival abroad for all of us, and we also get to play out there. So it's really sick, and we're enjoying.
Are you planning to like catch some shows there as well, or attend the other days?
Yeah. There's so many cool bands out there, and also there's some Finnish bands that if we just get our schedules right, we are gonna of course support the Finnish bands and go check them out. And personally, I'm waiting ABBA playing there. Also, it's fucking cool band, and my dear friend Ukri from the same small village that I'm from, Tuonela, Finland, he's playing there. So that's gonna be a cool thing. 2 Tuonela men in Germany.
It's taking over the festival.
Yes. There's a couple of songs that has not been announced yet, and we're trying to get more from the for the later part of the summer. But we will start off our festival summer. I think it was 10th of June in Vantaa, Finland, at the new Suomi Live Festival, and then week after that, or 2 weeks after that, we're gonna be spend our midsummer at Nummirock playing there. It's gonna be huge. And then we have a couple of smaller festivals coming. Then we have the Summer Breeze. Then we have another Suomi Live slot in Tornio, Finland, home north. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. So we have like already 5 festival shows announced for the summer, and there might be a couple more to come. We did few shows this spring. We played in Oulu. It was packed show in 45 special Oulu. It was really good, and the other bands were really nice guys, and I think we might do something with them later also. Then we had a couple of weeks with Marianas Rest in Helsinki and Tampere a few weeks back, and those shows were on fire for sure. We really delivered good shows, and there were a lot of people watching and supporting and bumping their fists. So it was really nice to have to play those shows, and for sure we are interested to do more shows in Finland. Also, there's still a lot of cities in Finland that we have not been playing ever, and of course our hometown Rovaniemi, we have been trying to figure out where and when to play.
You haven't played there yet?
We have played there a couple times, but it's been like 3 years, 2.5 years for last time, and that was also kind of streaming show. So there's been a lot of people, of course, our close ones, our friends, but also some fans from the local scene that they want to see us play live, and with the new songs and everything. A lot of things has happened after we played there last time, so I think we would deliver a big night there. So that's also on our task list to deliver. I really appreciate you guys to listen to the album, sit down and listen and focus on the album and the music and the lyrics. It's really cool stuff that we have made, and we are really proud of the album and can't wait what happens next. Stay metal.